I am live. Woo. Here we are again. Just getting set up on here. Do this. Right, all done. Yes, bit late today. Apologies. Been a bit behind all day. So I thought I'd just go live at 8 instead of at 7. I know it's what day is it? It's Saturday. What planet are we on? Hello Philippa, hello Super C's, hello, hi Leslie, how are you? Yeah, just sorry about that. I was meant to go live at 7, but I was just waylaid. I just had lots of other bits to do, and it was just like, oh my god! And then I forgot to put a message up. Anyway, been a whole thing. Hi. Sorry, I'm just having a swig. It's peach tea, peach iced tea, no added sugar. I like these. I like the mint one, but you know, it's peach, so. Excuse me. How are we all? Do we have fun this Saturday? Get much sales done? I've just literally, before I just went live, I just checked my account, one of my accounts, and I've got a sale. Literally, I was checking it and it went bing. You got a sale? I was like, all right, okay. And it's quite a nice one. It's a bag for £40. So I'm quite chuffed with that. I'm very good, just, plodding on. I've been to a jumble sale today, and it has been, I've got a video out tomorrow. I know I keep saying that, but I've got like a backlog of videos. I was meant to be releasing one today, but I'm going to release that tomorrow. And I'm going to release it after the stream. There's a jumble sale one, and it's like, oh, it's dead good. Yeah, there was a bit of drama. There was a bit of a rumble at the jumble. Let's just put it that way. That's the tagline. Bit of rumble in the jumble. I'm not saying any more. I don't want to spoil it, and I'm not going to tell you what I've got, because that's also in the video. But yeah, it was a bit of a drama today. All stock shifting, all good. Nice, good. Yeah, is it on the ups? Do you think it wasn't just a fluke the other day? What's this? I've got another thing. Oh no, it's just a notification from eBay. Something that I was watching has basically been discounted. I'm like, ugh. Now that I've spent loads of money. So yeah. So weird thing was, I came back this afternoon-ish. I came back and there was a letter for me, and it looked very official. I was like, oh my god, what have I done? What the bloody hell have I done? I opened it up. It's a refund from the government. You don't hear that much often. And they basically said there was a whole dispute over my driver's fee application, and they ended up charging me more. And I was like, no. And they looked at it and they said, oh yeah, sorry. And they've given me a refund. To be fair, that's all happened in a week. Like, usually they drag the heels, but this has been like, it happened pretty sharpish. I was like, what? Oh yeah, touch wood. Yeah, I don't want to say it's on the just in case it's jinx it. Yeah, I don't sell on eBay anyway, but I do like the support for that eBay. Oh, thank you. Well, we appreciate support. Appreciate all the support we do. Yes, I've got a haul tonight because that's in my little video tomorrow or after the stream. But I am. I've done some listings, but for some reason my shoddy Apple phone is not connecting with my laptop. It's like, ugh, really? Like, it comes in, it says, like, do you want to share files? Yes. And it's not linking up, and it's like, oh, come on. So I'm just going to leave it there for a bit. I'm just going to have to do it on my phone again. Sorry. So I'm basically going to be like this all streamline. So yeah, how are your sales today, everybody? Other than Pipster raking it in. All right. So I'm going to start listing, and I'm going to start with the Desigual shirt that I got yesterday at the Shazar. Yeah, I only bought this. Where did you get this from? It was the expensive cancer research base, because do you find this sometimes? Charity shops, they open up like a boutique expensive one and then a really shitty one. Not bad. A few for me. Oh, good. Well done, Super C's. Yeah, this is that one with those little people on it. I really like the shirt, although it is a bit too like Larry, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know if there would be an occasion to wear it other than like London. do you know what I mean? Yes, not about. Yes, have them by me. Yeah, to Sigwell, right? So I'm gonna list this. What does when it comes to clothing, if you sell clothing, how many measurements do you put in? Because I usually put in 3: the length, the pit to pit, and then the pit to cuff. That's all I do. Nothing to, Oh, bye bye. This is a shirt, large, blue. Because I don't know other measurements other than like the collar. Because I've got like one of these. What's that? I could do the collar, couldn't I? I don't know. I just feel like some people, like when they send stuff back, even though you put the measurements in, they're like, and it's like, no, I've had the measurements in. I suppose it doesn't really matter what you put in, because at the end of the day, if they haven't looked at the listing properly and it's a bit too small. See, this is a bit of a how I do it. Whenever I buy off like online and I don't know my measurements, because I don't, I'm always up and down on measurements. I just get the best fitting top that I've got, or the one that I find the most comfortable, and I measure that, and I kind of go off that. And so, if it's like 25 pit to pit, I'll look for that, like listing like 25 to pit. So at least I know it fits, you know what I mean? Pit, oh, what do you do, Pippa? Pit to pit chest, bust length, sleeve length. But no two items measure the same. Yeah, it's always the case, isn't it? Right, let's put this in. Yeah, it was very busy. I thought today at the Jumble, I thought it was either going to be really rubbish because we've been away. Basically, there's been a break by about. I think the last one there was at the end of November, so it was broke for the Christmas. Sorry, my pain's played out. It's all right. It's all right. Just pop it in now. Don't. You're all good. We understand. Yeah, I thought today it would be because of the break. It would have been rubbish or overpacked, overprescribed because they haven't had a month, and I feel like it was busy on the customer end. There was a lot of there, and I'm so glad I got there like half an hour earlier, because what they usually do is they usually open up. They've got a tabletop sale, and then they've got a jumble sale. What's happening? Yeah, they got a tabletop sale, and then they got a jumble sale, and the jumble sale is run by the people who run the event, and the tabletop sale is for like private sellers, basically. And so they've got a massive amount of clothing at this jumble sale. Usually, every time that we go, there's usually like some good stuff. But I was worried that it's going to be either really rubbish or just like amazing. So I thought I'll get there on the hope that's amazing, and it didn't disappoint. But I'm a bit shocked about how they didn't have like less, but I thought it would be. It was just a bit kind of average. However, so like in terms of bulk, how much they had, but the items that they had, I'm glad I went there because I managed to pick up some amazing like menswear. And that's where like the drama happened, but I'm going to save that until tomorrow. Yeah, so I did end up picking up some good stuff, but in the tabletop sale, I had like 2 or 3 laps, and I saw some good stuff, but yeah, nothing amazing. I think I picked up I picked up one non-clothing item that it was a bit of a clothing haul, and I don't just exclusively do clothing, but yeah, but I'm quite impressed. So, hola, chica. How are you? Sorry, I'm running a bit late today. It's going to be a bit of a late one, and I've already all me thingy up. I've already done all me pictures. Just trying to wait for them to go onto my phone, go off my phone onto my laptop. But it seems not to be working as per. Usually, later on, I'll plug it in and it'll work fine. I'm like, effort. Right. How are you? How's your sales? Got a sale just before I came on. Oh, it's for a bag, 40 quid. Happy. Right. So length. I bet this is about 30. Always is. It's one of these shirts. Oh yeah, 31. Whew. Mini bugger. I'm just in. I'm relieved to sit down. Oh, have you been out? Been out clubbing Saturday night. So it's been pretty good today. All stuff which has been listed ages. Oh, that's good. I like that. This chair squeaking. Yeah, I like it when stuff goes. That's been sticky. Too old for clubs now. Same, mate. I tell you, I went to a club in October for Halloween, basically, and I was like, when you think there's a good 15 years difference here, and I'm like, no, this is not for me. And I was with someone else who was feeling the same, and we were happy with our little drinks there. Let's just go. My daughter says hi. Her name is Harriet. Hello. Yeah, so it's I think I'm a bit too old for that club. Although I did see a couple of people who were a little bit older, quite a fair bit older. I think there's a bit of a renaissance in not older people, but single older people just going out and just saying whatever and just living free and having a laugh. It's not for 20 somethings anymore. It's really done. Last time I went to one, I thought, oh my god, I could have given no. Right, so done and dusted. Throw it over there. Oh, my boiler was just kicked in. That's nice. Nice to know you're still with us. Yeah, so a bit of a to do this morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, and was whinging, so I had to let him out and everything. And, I was up then. I was awake, and I was too excited to go to bed because of the car boot. Anyhow, not the car boot, the jumble. So yeah, I had breakfast, and me and my mum talking and everything, and yeah, so we're talking, and basically we went through her accounts because we're trying to pay off debts basically, and we're trying to sort something out. Anywho, so we just kind of out of curiosity looked through her. Anyway, we found out that she was being charged twice for Amazon Prime from the same card. She's only got one Prime account, obviously. So we were like, so we checked with Amazon, and it was about 9ish at this point, and we got through pretty quickly. It was really quickly, actually. And the guy said, yeah, he checked it and everything. He said, yeah, we've got one payment gone through, which is fine, but there's another one set up, and we don't know where that's going. I was like, well, surely you've got an account that is being paid, and it's not the one that my mum's got. Anyway, yeah, so we've contacted the MasterCard, the company that my mum's got the MasterCard thing through, and we're just waiting on them. But yeah, she's been charged for it, and it's been sent to the fraud department, and hopefully it's going to be shut down. So that's £8.99. She didn't know she was being rinsed off every month, and we're going to go through all the rest of them tomorrow evening. But do you know, I'm surprised at Amazon, because you would have thought that they're one of the biggest companies. They're like the top 10 companies in the world, and they haven't got, like, if your card is being charged twice for the same service, you would have thought that they would have clocked it and said, hang on, you're already paying, and they would have sent a notification out. But we don't know how long it's been. So I checked the statements, and I could only check it up last year, and last year it was being charged. So hopefully she will get the money back. It's through that guarantee, isn't it? Like, if it's fraud, you might be able to claim back, and it should be, because it's a credit card, you should be able to be covered. But she might be getting back £100 at least. So that's a win. Win. I won't go out in my town, and too many people go, oh, no way. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Shocking they didn't know. Well, yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. There's the biggest company in the world. You would have thought that they would have said, hang on, the same card and same account is being charged, but for two separate accounts. But I was speaking to like a friend I was on the phone to, and apparently he had the same thing. I was telling him about it, because we wanted to check with him, because he's a bit of a financial nut. And we're saying, well, and he said, yeah, apparently last year he had some Amazon vouchers, and he bought something, and I think he paid for Prime, or he paid for something to do with Prime, or it might have been Audible or something. Anyway, he was stuck. He didn't realize, he thought it was for a trial period, and he forgot to go back in and cancel it. So he had it free for about 4 months, and his voucher covered it for 4 months, and he thought that was it. It would end, but no, it charged him for the rest of the year, and he got all of his money back. But like, it's like, for that year, I think it was like 60 odd quid that he got back in the end. Yeah, well, that's it. And Amazon should give it back. But I think what'll happen is they'll keep it, and they'll tell you to go through your bank. And then, because of this, if it is a fraud, a technical fraud, then we're covered under that. What's it Act? I think something like that. That's what he basically said. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a bit of something. And yeah, it's. So like, my mum's at the football tonight. She's going to see United. I didn't say she's perfect. No, I'm not too interested in football, to be honest. I'll watch a bit of here and there. I prefer the women's game, if I'm being honest. I'll be watching is it the World Cup this year? I'll be watching that, because we've got the tough nuts, those girls. They should be paid as such. There we go. First done. Only 19 minutes in, got my first one done. Right. I got this from the charity shop the other day. I can't help it. Like, when I see a lampshade, if it's like reasonably like, I'll get it. But yeah, I've laid off it a bit when it comes to lampshades. However, I've seen some in a charity shop near me, and they've been there for a while. These little lampshades, and there's like 8 of them. So I'm hoping they don't get sold, and they're just like, oh, these have been around for ages, and they'll reduce them. So I'm waiting. It's funny when you go into charity shops and they have like one thing there and they have it for like months, sometimes years, and it's at a certain price and they will never reduce it. And it's like, is it just to get people in and think, oh, look, if it was in the window, you know what I mean? Look at that. It's reasonably good. Oh, what? See, I'm out of the lampshade loop. This is not a bell. Is it clam? Clam shapes, something like that. I did not think you would be on. I have been listing as well. Oh, sorry, Chop Chop. Yeah, I've been a bit behind today. Hi, Barry. Yeah, I've been a bit behind tonight. I'm just, had a few bits on and it just got waylaid and I didn't put up a message in time and just terrible. If I'm not on at 7, it'll be 8 o'clock. Or, I might go on at 6. I don't know. It's a play by ear, but I'll definitely be doing it around this time. It's just a bit all over the shop. It's all over the shop, chop chop. How are you anyway? How are you guys? You doing all right? Ah, there we go. I'm trying to think. What's that? What's the word for this? It's not clam. It's the key word for it. For the shape. I know it's tassels, obviously, but like that is clam, isn't it? Like when it's like that. Scallop. That's what I meant. Not. It has been a day. Scallop. I can't clam. What is wrong with me? There it goes. Out. Hopefully. Got myself a haul at last car with loads of clothes and furniture. Nice. How do you do the furniture? I'm sorry. I'm all look to you. I mean, furniture. Wow. I just wouldn't know what to do with it. The only furniture that I've ever done, I've done. I did some wardrobes, and that was on a Facebook thing, and they were like that sweet. Not the Swedish brand, not IKEA. I think they were a German brand, and they were vintage, and they went pretty quickly. Oh, I think I've got the right one. There we go. Evening, Alison. How are you? I do furniture on my Facebook. Yeah, I do. I don't do Facebook that often. I've got an account. I just don't use it at all, actually. But pick up only. Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about Facebook is that at the end of the day, people have got to know where you live, and unless you do it in a public space, and I kind of prefer that. So managed to get on a live for the first time. Yay! Woo, woo. Yeah, I'm running a bit late myself. I'm usually on set at 7 o'clock till 8, but I decided, no, I'll do an 8 till 9. I was running a bit behind with everything. It was all a bit, yeah. And then, car beauty tomorrow. And the woman that I usually go to for all my toys, she said that basically last week, she said, I've had loads. She says, I've got a garage full. And because her other car boot isn't on, it's not until spring. She's like, it's almost like double what she usually has. So it's all like, so is it better for you? Oh, okay. Yeah, so she showed me a picture of a garage. It is stacked. So now I'm like, if we're getting good with it, she might say, oh, do you want to come and have a pick? So I'm playing. That's a bit of a long play. Got a camera on the door. It's all good. Yeah. Well, oh my god, have you seen that thing? I think it's of an every driver, and there's lots of these now because sorry, me chair. Because of like, is it Ring the doorbell, and it's like you record it. There's someone who recorded their every driver, and he knocks on the door. presses the buzzer. Literally just walks up, presses the buzzer, and he goes, "Open the fucking. You see you next Tuesday." I'm like, oh. Name and shamed. Yeah, and there's some people that have so like they've got the every drivers. You know, there was one guy who throwing it. You know, it's all that. It's all that. These drivers and deliveries, but they've got to be really careful now. Right, so scallop. All the keywords. How are you doing, Alison? Have you got many sales today? You resell, I'm guessing. My analyst in mugs today. 30 done, over 100 to go. Blimey. Have a tea party. I did really good mugs as well. So when people do that, they've always got some cracking ones, some good ones. I did check to see what was listed. I had a driver walk in the house. I said, "Can I help you?" And he said, "Parcel." I saw him out. No, that's scary. Like they just like let themselves in. It's like what? There were tons that had fallen off. Oh, fallen off of eBay, like because I'm pretty sure there's a few things of mine that are, what you call it, they've fallen off after like a year. I usually do like an inventory, usually around like April. It took a long time last time. That I was spending like weeks bringing them back. I've decided to do a category every week and do a full check. That's really good. It's mad how things fall. I know it's usually when the rumor is that when eBay change a listing or change something on the thing, it knocks a few things off. Like a while ago, I was watching Harry Tornado, and he was saying how a load of his stuff had fallen off right after they did that upgrade. There was an upgrade to the accounts or something to do with the. Well, anyway, so he went through and some of them had pictures gone, so he had to do all the pictures. I think it was something like he found something like 50 odd items, and it ended up being like a couple of grand worth of just gone. And it's like all that work gone. It is crazy. All right. So it's like 10.5, 7. There we go. The ones that fall off randomly every now and then tend to happen when they fail to renew on 30. Go to go, really? My other half is listing pot soldiers. What are pot soldiers? My ignorance. I'm still learning. We're always learning here. Saturday night rock and roll hours. Yeah, exactly. Fun. Living it up on a Saturday night. Just ceramic vintage fit. All right. I have to go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye, Leslie. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Never a chore. I saw today as well, and it's only because I stopped and looked. Only because I think it was. It's always Nick Hills's fault. I think it was Nick Hillsy who had this. Was it? Was it not Warcraft? Warhammer. Is it 40K? The little figures, and there was this guy who was selling them brand new, sealed in the boxes. And I just wasn't sure. He wanted, I think he wanted like £15 for them each, and I thought that's pretty good. Technically, they're being ended and relisted behind the scenes. If you watch, you'll see the listing count drop for a second or two. Sometimes they just don't go back. Ah, that's interesting. Right, second thing done. Yeah, so I saw them, and I had to. I was trying to like look online, but because there was so many people, it's like this community center, so it's like everything's very, So yeah, I think I might have missed out on a good one there. I didn't have enough money. I don't think £15 each. I only took like 20 odd quid. I think it's like £25. Yeah. So the next thing I'm listing is this wallpaper, Laura Ashley wallpaper, the dinosaur. I'm hoping tomorrow it'll be a good day. Obviously, I'm hoping every like Sunday it'll be a good day. But do you know, it's like, nah, I need a good one. Dinosaur wallpaper, yeah. It's not in the best nick, I have to say. It's at the end. The cellophane is coming loose, and it looks good, but it's just trying to like make it look a bit more presentable. I've got 6 rolls of it. Nice. It's in your death pile. Alison, put it up. It's Laura Ashley wallpaper. It's got to go up. I paid up for this as well. I didn't realise. I thought it was on sale. It wasn't. It was £3 just for one roll. I was like, oh, well, I thought and then I thought £3 into like what usually it's like. I think I've seen a couple that are like 10, 15. Yeah, there's like 10. Yeah, 10 plus £5 postage. Yeah. See, someone's got one roll Laura Ashley wallpaper, £15. Yeah, £15. Yeah, sealed, £15. I love how it's like you're not going to put used wallpaper up, are you? So of course it's new. Yeah, I think what it is, like, I think batches of this wallpaper specifically is a bit difficult. Like, oh, sorry, it's not batches. Single white rolls are a bit difficult. I think because you've got a bundle of them, I think you'll sell pretty quickly. Honestly, she doesn't need to copy my listing. There's so much of this online. There's loads. Yeah, I'm going to check the recently. So I'm just checking now. Yeah, there's quite a few batches gone. Yeah. Oh my god. See, this is just why you should never put them up at auction. Oh, just fell. So 99p for 2 rolls. That's cheaper than the charity shops. That's insane. You could do some proper good flipping of wallpaper if you kind of like not know what you're doing, but like 3 rolls of Ashley wallpaper for £12, 70. That's more like because if you factor in the postage, it's about £6 a roll. 6 rolls of Laura Ashley wallpaper for £15 on auction. Postage £8, so 23 divided by 6 though. I mean, you're only looking about £4 per roll. The 6 rolls you can put them up for 2 and then put them up for like 25. Yeah, I like looking at things like that. Should I? Because a lot of people they use the what's it, don't they? They use vinted. Some people flip on vinted. I'm not savvy enough. I'm just not savvy. Oh, bloody hell. There, done. So are we all listing tonight? Was it just me and Alison? How many rolls did this woman have? She sold 2 for 6 rolls. Auction for £10 plus £5 postage. So 6 rolls for £15. That's like £2.40, something like that. That's cheaper than what I paid for that. Oh, I'm trying got the child to know me. Oh, I'm sorry. Chica, I'm doing the TK Maxx stuff. Right. I was going to get the TK Maxx. There's a TK Maxx just up the road, and then there's one. Where is it? There's a big one I've seen in. I think is it Crew. That's a big one, and apparently the sale in there was a bit mental. Yeah, I had a friend who went and she was taking pictures, and I was like, oh my god, like she showed me. It's like that's not fair. Why didn't I go to that one? I went to the mini one. It was quieter though, so yeah. Taking pictures at the moment. Yeah, I did pictures earlier on because I always do like pictures while I'm talking on stream. But I thought no, I need to get me 10 done because then I'm rushing at the end trying to get them done. I'll get them done. I got mine for free. Oh, nice. One of my customers was getting rid of a huge amount of stuff from her kids' room. I got to her house and she was loading her car for the tip. No. The sale was pretty good. I've got a boot full of bags. Nice. Yeah, do you remember? I think it was a while ago. It was a couple of years ago. I think the Laura Ashley, they shut the shops. They shut down, didn't they? Most of them. And there's one in Wilmslow that got inundated. Like all the good stuff. It was a couple of years ago, I think. There. What's going in my draft bank? Put them up. I put the majority of the stuff in my draft bank, mainly because then if like I'm having like a bit of a kind of a CBA day, can't be asked, but can't be asked day, I'll just list a few off there. So done. Okay. Second thing, I already showed you this the other day. It's this puppy company one. Oh, my apologies for getting intimate. Yeah, get rid of him. These sell quite quickly. I was looking at them and I was looking at the sales, and it was like, wow. Let's have a look. It's still not uploaded. What is going on? Someone got it up for 22. I don't think it'll go for that. I applaud your tenacity, though. Brand new, someone's got 21 quid. Yeah, 15, 15, 15, 15, yeah. Lots. There you go. I was reading up on this thing, and one of the you know, the apprentices. It came up on my newsfeed, and one of the apprentice his firm is no longer sustainable. Apparently, he's a bit cocky. I don't watch it, but oh god, he's I've just got it up here. He's from Nottingham. that's not important, but they would be business was on the 2015. He said he boasted that he and Lord Sugar would be perfect business partners. He said, "Me and Lord Sugar will work together because you've got age and beauty, and those things go hand in hand. Sugar's got the age. I certainly am beautiful. Oh, cringe." In his cringeworthy audition tapes, he had compared himself to US black civil rights leader Martin Luther King. What? The man said, "I have a dream. I've got a dream too. The dream is to change the world within business." Ugh. Man. He was fired, but said afterward, "I think it was outrageous, and I was a cheap scapegoat." He lost his team 175 quid. But look at my overall contribution. I just love some of the audacity of some of these people. They're so funny. But he opened up ice cream parlors, and apparently they haven't done their tax returns since 2022. Oops. I always wanted to be on The Apprentice. It's like, Sugar, I've got a reselling business. I could resell that suit off your back. That's what I'd be like. I don't know where they find the people. I know. It's like, some of it is like you get genuine like entrepreneurs and stuff. I think we're genuine entrepreneurs. Like we've been back. Although, sorry, this is just like a bit of a sidewire kind of spinning off pivot. But I was listening to Davina McCall on I can't remember, it was on like an interview, and she said she has contacted ITV multiple times about a middle-aged Love Island, and she's like, it's like the amount of people that have I think it's gone like mini viral, like loads of people like saying like, yeah, let's do it, let's please put it on. But like she says, I'm more interested in people who are just think of the stories that they'll have, like, and just think of the characters. There's so many people who are in like their 40s and 50s who have been, they've had the life kicked out of them, they've had the shit kicked out of them by life, and like they're more interesting than some soulless Barbie dolls that walk around on some Ken dolls. It's like X Factor say they can sing, and Carol says, "I couldn't." And they said their mum and dad. Yeah, exactly. But apparently his ice cream parlor had 14 branches nationwide selling ice cream sundaes for $5.50. I'm like, oh, let's go to McDonald's, mate. It's like £1. Yeah, I would rather see like middle-aged Love Island because they'll just be a bit more interesting. There won't be any drama. Oh, so now my phone begins to work. So there, I can throw everything that away. Yeah, I definitely would be up for seeing like middle-aged Love, or like like not geriatric Love Island, but people in like 20s, because I just think old people are like the sweetest. They are the cutest, aren't they? And it's never too late. I would genuinely love that, and I think it'll be like a winner. Oh, I spelled that wrong. There you go. So, yeah, I've never been. Although they held up. Do you remember? Does anybody remember on Channel 4 Shipwrecked? Shipwrecked. Me and my friends almost auditioned for that. That did show me age, but like me and my friends almost auditioned for that when it was before it got crap, basically. Yeah, they were having auditions at just down the road or just across the way from my old college, and yeah, we obviously we I think my friend got an application form, And they have to do that. They have to stand in front of like a camera and like, who are you? What do you want? What's your future? You know, all that kind of stuff. And you get asked questions and all that BS. I was like, oh, it's too. I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't be the most kind of like. I'm just like, I just want to go for a tan. Right, so that's done. Oh, I didn't put the postage in. Silly Billy. Oh, I've sold. I'll tell you what I've sold as well. Those do you know the little dragons that I had? I sold one of my dragons for £13. Was it £13.50? Yeah. Oh, do you know what? It's a shame I don't have any like vodka or what's the Long Island iced tea mix of. Oh, just fancy a Long Island now. It's more of a summer drink though, to be fair. I find, or an all year round one. I want to do Big Brother back in the day. Too old and past caring about drama these days to audition for the new series. Oh yeah, it's coming back in it. Is that ITV that are doing it? Weird, weird. Like I can't imagine like Emma Willis doing it again. It's like oh, I've just left ITV. I've left Channel 4. Yeah. The thing is, because it's like the first one, and everyone knows that they're lunatics that go in there, you're gonna get some absolute mental cases. You really are. Because they need to make like a splash. I mean, look what happened with I'm a Celebrity. I've had 2 small sales in 2 days. I'm going to list all day tomorrow and Monday, try and kickstart it. Yeah. That's it. That's what it's all about. Oh, I think I've gone past. Of course, they had normal people for the first season. It was boring. It was, although you had the Nasty Nick kind of thing. I remember that it was just insanity. I remember that one. Oh my god, it was that was like what I liked about the Jade Goody one and like the other, and it had Alison Hammond in it and like that. They basically just plied them with alcohol. They gave them so much booze. Yeah, exactly. He made that series. He made it like I mean, some of the things that it's just infinite. It's absolutely infamous now. Not so much Big Brother was when Jay Goody was on it. Yeah, it went rapidly down. It did. Although, do you remember Nadia? And that one was really good. They had that fight night, and there was like, and the one with Grace. That was the one. Was that the one with Grace? And that was insane as well. They just got some of the most insane people. It was like, oh my god. Yeah, but I do agree. I do agree. It did go down a bit. Pretty rapidly. Right. Yeah, I can do it on here now. I feel disconnected when I'm doing it on my phone. I feel rude. Like, excuse me. She was very insane. I think that was the last good one. Yeah, I did enjoy Celebrity Big Brother. Yeah, I did. No, I really like Shipwrecked. I really did like that. Like the first like 2 or 3 series, it was proper like hangover TV because it used to go out on like say Saturday tonight, and then in the morning you had like Hollyoaks Omnibus, a T4, and what was it? Friends. They used to do a Friends thing sponsored by Nescafe, and then you had uh like Shipwrecked to finish off. So like you'd have in bed all morning. It was so good, and you'd have like breakfast in bed, and it was fab. Oh, one of the days, and now I have to get up and car boot and work for a living. Oh, this is so nice. I've got to kind of pace myself. I mean, I know it's sugar free and everything, but where's it going on? Oh, there we go. Right, done 4 things. We're getting there. Still got Miley in my head. I've got an item not as received case, which I'm kind of peed off about. Every man. Right, let's have a look. There. Right, so I've done them. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. That's me. Let's meet the clubs. Woo! Go on the every site, get the photo up. What photo? Oh, do you mean like if it's been delivered? I've checked the thing and it still hasn't been delivered. Like it says it's stuck. It wasn't, but get this, it was ordered like before New Year, so it's been nearly a month. And I'm like, look, there's not a lot I can do if it's not been. What's it? I said I can open up a case and see if I can get a refund. So I said, can you wait for me to do that? And they said, yeah. And they still haven't taken down the thing, like the item not described thing, not as described it, an item not received case thing. So I'll have to see. Wouldn't it be great if we had a world where everything worked out perfectly? Disney film. I pray that it's like a Disney film, my life. Ends up being a Saw movie. Not quite, not quite. It's not that bad. Emotionally, I feel like. Not physically, emotionally. That's going to do it. I had over 20th. Oh, God. Hi, Sarah. Do you allocate SKU numbers as your listings? I do. I've got an SKU system, if you can call it a system. I'm very rudimentary there. It's very much just like A1, A2, A3, and then it's like breakables are in B. So like all ceramics are like in B, and they're all separate. Or some of them are on like smaller breakables. I've got boxes like BX, BX1, BX2, stuff like that. So I kind of go through that and I go up to like 9. So A1, A2, A3, all the way to 9. And I kind of do that. I have gone a little bit over. I've done like, I think it was some people like my old SKU system. It used to be like CMT or something like that. So clothing, men's, t-shirts. So that was it. And then it was like 1, but that was too much. So I'm just doing the rudimentary A1s, like the band. Okay, so Willy Woo, singing. I think it's Chickadee in it. Chickadee. Tika, tell me what's wrong. Chickadee. See, I was on Evercore for 3 years, finished in December to go full time reseller. I used Royal Mail, never. Wow. So you know all of the goss. You know all the goss. Come on, spill. I read a few articles and I'm shocked about what some people who used to work for them and what their managers were telling them to do. One person said, I think they got them on, they recorded them, and it's the manager said, "Oh, if you can't be bothered, just deliver it anywhere. As long as it's on the system, it'll say it's delivered and they can't do anything." What? So and that was just this Christmas gone. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, come on, Alison, spill the beans. What do you know? I feel sorry for every drivers. You know, the ones that do a good job. Must admit, round here, round where we our every drivers are really good, are pretty darn good. I'm quite impressed actually. Where I was living, they were a bit hit and miss, but where I am, they were pretty darn good. Light up singing. We're all a bit light up and singing, aren't we? Let's have a look. They treat the couriers terribly. Yeah, I love my customers and the round. I was really good at my job. I just lost all hope that again. Oh, Alison, I'm so sorry. No company should be like that at all. You know, you've got to. I mean, it's very easily said in it, but like, if I had a company, I'd treat all my uh, workers like they were, because depending on what I do and everything, but like, you know, you treat them amazingly because you want your workers are like, they're like, you know how you need like petrol for your car, you want, you know, perpetually needs it to work. Well, they're the same. They're like the energy, the fuel of your business. If you get good workers, they'll create good customer service, and then the customers will enjoy it. And they'll say, "Oh, look, they're paid a good. They look like they're paid good. They look like they're treated well." And they'll, you know, I mean, obviously everyone's entitled to a bad day, but like most people, like you go into Primark, and I used to work at Primark, and you go into Primark and you think, Jesus, what happened in your life? Like, oh my God, what are they doing to you here? Are you okay? Do you need an intervention? Like you just see some workers and they're so downtrodden, they're so kind of like, yeah, it's a whole soapbox thing, but don't get me started on the fuel bonus they give us. Oh yeah. Is it like 10p every mile or something stupid? And then like for every delivery you get like 10p or something. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You don't have to tell us. You don't have to go into it. It's fine. I understand if you don't want to. Like we can imagine. There's that many like stories. I was entitled to what? I was entitled to £1.50 a week. Is that in fuel bonus? £1.50 a week. So you paid for your own fuel when it was at a higher price, when it went through all that kind of like malarkey. Do you know? Makes you a bit angry, actually, doesn't it? Obviously you, yeah, but it bloody hell makes me angry as well. I forgot what I measured that now. 14. Oh, I just can't believe that they're allowed to do this. All starts with legislation. Just saying. There's a reason why there's so much red tape. There's a reason why things happen. There's a reason why there's X, Y, Z. And if you go chopping it up for the sake of business, this is what happens. People abuse the system. Well, how are you feeling now that you've left Every? Are you a bit more like I can do reselling? Did you do reselling part time while you were being a courier? Because I can imagine that's quite obviously stressful, but like knowing that you can take. Did you take your own parcels to like the depot and stuff like that? I am surprised anyone can make money being an every driver. It must be pittance after expenses. Yeah, few. Yeah, I bet it was like a never sent anything. Oh right, yes, you never. Every. Oh god, yeah. Once you've peeked behind that curtain, it's a bit like Jesus. Yeah, it's a bit like I've got a where I am. There's a couple of farmers, and what I've got a friend who's a farmer, and she said her and her family, they're all vegetarian. They don't eat any of the produce. They eat, to tell her they do eat eggs and stuff like that. They're not like full vegan-y kind of thing, but like they slaughter their animals and stuff like that, and they've got like sheep and they've got a couple of cows, but that's mainly for dairy. But they've got primarily sheep. Vegetarians. Once you peek behind the curtain, that's it. It's like, ew. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 6. Be like eating a relative, kind of, yeah, a little bit. PG tips, right? I'll whiz through these last bits, and then I'll let you go. Let you go. See, I can do it quicker on my laptop, but it takes ages for it to kind of link in. Sometimes it takes like seconds, but for some reason it took like ages then. Oof. Can't stay up too late. Up early in the morning. Yeah. Save for later. Okay, so that's 6 done. This mask. Okay, it's done. The child has left the room now to do some work. Oh, is that how it goes? Off to bed. Got to do work. Okay, I've still got like, because I've been doing like, when I've done pictures, I've tried to put them on my thing. I've got like a folder and everything. So the ones that I've done have been put in the done section, and then I've still got quite a few bits that I need to do. Looking through it all, I'm just like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? There we go. It's like, if it doesn't interest me, I kind of leave it and I think, oh, I can't be bothered with that one. I'll do that one another day. And then I just get like a pile of them. So I think my new strategy is do the boring stuff first. And then if I like have to do my listing and I look at them like, oh, I've got some good stuff. You know. Marvel, let's have a look. X-Men. Fun. There we go. Keywords, not keywords. Tingy. Okay. Item specific. Ooh. Just falling off. That twirly was falling off. It's a bit piced. Used. I took photos of 108 items today. Wow, you've been on it. You've been on it. I did done about 15 items. But like I said, I won't be doing all. I'll probably only do 10. But yeah, they're all there on the phone. And finally, they've been up. Let's see. 6, 2. Save for later. You went, and I went sourcing. Yeah, that's true. And I had to go and pick up my brother as well. Oh. Pain in the ass. Let's see. This. I got it for 25p, but it is broken and bruised, and it's not. What's it? I don't have listened, but I've been sourcing and researching. Yeah, it's amazing how much work we actually put into stuff, and then we've got to like put everything away, and we've got to like wrap it and put it away. Sometimes it's a lot. That's why a lot of people, like, if they know that they're going to be away for like a couple of days, they schedule a listen. It's like, I know it's like 10p a pop, but to keep it kind of ticking over, I'd rather spend like, if you do like say 4 throughout the day, it's still activity on your account. So it's only like 40p a day. If I'm like going away for a few days, or if I like just don't want to, if I want a break, then and I've got like say have like 2 or 3 days off. Not that I do, because I always do other stuff. Yeah, it's good to like schedule, but the cost, it's like, effort. Why do we keep getting hit? The costs. Oh. Okay, use. Postage, save for later. There we go. Are you going car boot Chica tomorrow? Yes, I show, but it's worth it for people. Yeah, exactly. I think that too. As long as I'm not doing, because we have so much. It's like, if I was to schedule like all my listings throughout the month just to, go, it'd be a lot of money. But like, if it's just like every now and again, if I can't list for a day, yeah, exactly. Got the same mindset. Right, those ones are done. I just need. Yeah, I haven't done this one. It's one of these plates. I do actually have. Oh, if you've heard them, there's like a stack of plates from that £2 or £4 tray bundle that I've got. I've put all the good plates to one side, and I've got like 10, and I think I could get like between £5 and £10 for each of them. The fact that they're just one part of this thing, I'm probably going to make well over £100 on £4 on those plates, which I'm kind of impressed with. But they are one of those sit-in things. They'll sit for ages and then they'll go like drip feed off. It's getting there towards my 10 listings. See, I've flown through these ones. There we go. I can't find it, but I'm gonna have to use that. Yeah, well. It's annoying when you see, like, the American listings, and you can still use them, but you have to it directs you to the American login, I think, doesn't it? You can't really use their like this the sell similar function unless it's like you can copy and paste like the dimensions and like the description and stuff like that, but it's on a separate thingy bob. Yeah, I've noticed that. Sell it on but on the it gets a bit iffy sometimes. Just sometimes. This frustrating. I copy and paste that. Yeah. best way, isn't it? There we go. Save for later. Oh yeah, I've got that other one. That other thing I need to Lindisfarne. I forget what I've listed. It's not bad. Cranky. There we go. And I've said this before, but I do like to go on the sold items first and copy their listings because it's like, at least you know it's sold. It's like the ones that are listed, it's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. But like, at least if you click on the sell somewhere on the sold, it's like good juju. You know, it's like, oh, well, at least there's a sold. Do list 10. I'm trying to list 10. These listings, I do list during the day sometimes. Like today I haven't because I've just been too busy. But like, I usually list like throughout the day, but I wasn't hitting a good target. This is why I'm doing this daily like thing where it's called an hour, but I usually go over it. And it's basically me trying to definitely do an extra 10 because I've got so much in my whatchamacallit on my death pile. Is yeah. So I think right, I've got to get it done. And that's my reasoning for doing these lives every day. If I can just keep doing them and an extra 10 or 10 for me today. I'll do some more later. Yeah, just to get it done and get it out of the way. Because it's a nightmare at the moment in this garage. Although, actually, I can see the difference. It has gone down. Even though I keep buying stuff, the work area is getting a bit better. What's everyone's average in listing? Do you average like 10, 15? I think having like targets is good, but I'm so flaky. I'm so flaky and I'm like, bothered? or like, I do kind of like struggle. I'm not going to lie. That's why I'm doing this, you see, because at least then I've committed to something. I was like, if I can commit to this, I can do it. It's my self-belief. Plus, this year, I don't know what it is. I think it's to do with like the lunar cycle. And I didn't know it was the year of the rabbit because I'm a rabbit. I'm a fire rabbit. And apparently it's a prosperous year and it's especially prosperous for those who are rabbits. And I'm like, oh, I feel like I felt like that. And then I found out, I didn't realize until like a week in. I was like, oh, right, I've got them to do, the dolls. But yes, I feel I've got a great sense of optimism about this year. There must be something to it. Is it good to do all at once or stagger listings over the day? Well, what I do, I can only talk about what other people do. What I do is I do it in batches and then I put it in my draft bank and then I list basically throughout the day. Or sometimes, like we were saying, if I'm busy one day, I'll schedule the listings. It costs 10p to schedule for us for business sellers, but I was doing 10 per day, but increased to 12. Yeah, just increase it by a little, however much you want. And you don't need to kind of, like I'm being a bit kind of like silly, like 10 extra listings. Like you can tell, I go over a bit, but yeah, I think if having a good target per day, having a little target a day is good. It's good for the soul, and it's good. Like, oh, I've done my job today. I've done that. I've done that today. I've done 10 listings. Yay! So I think it depends on you what you do. Oh, Bob. How many items do you have in your store? A lot. A lot, which is why I'm going to be doing a bit of a clear out. I'm going to get rid of all of the sticky items, all of the what's it items. Hoping to increase mine to 20 a day in the next month. I'm nearly at 2.5k. Wow, go you. You're all right, Trooper, you are. I'm not there yet. I'm not at 2. I don't think I'm hitting 2k yet. No, I'm definitely not. I've got 2 separate accounts. Oh, sorry, I've got 3 separate accounts. I've got like a personal one that I sell on, but I don't really count that one. I've got 2 business ones, and I would have like a proper shop, but what I did was I thought I would niche in 2 different. Well, so one for clothing, one for everything else. I didn't. They bled into each other, and now I'm like all a mess. So one of my goals for next year, I think, is to kind of move stuff over and be a bit more. What's it? I don't know. Sale. See, we got a sale. It's what we like to see. Yeah, I think I'm averaging around 15 a day. If I'm being brutally honest, 15 to 20 a day is what is a nice like sweet spot for me personally. Unless you've got like a multiple listing one where you've got like 10 of the same thing and it'll just count as, well, it can count as 1 or 10. It depends up to you. It depends how lazy you are being today. Oh, we've got an offer. Sorry. It's on a lampshade as well. 1450. What price was it? Oh yeah, I'll let that go for 1450. Yeah. That's fine. They only wanted £4 off. Although they did send other offers before. Yeah. Oh yes, that's good. Sold. Hopefully they'll pay with it midstream. So that's a lampshade, and it's quite a bulky one. That one though. I'm gonna have to get a box for it. Oh. Do you know some people are so rude? I've just got a message from someone. Have you sent my jacket? It's like, well, you bought it 2 days ago, so give us a chance. Yes, I sent it this morning. Where is it? Goodness. Mark. There. There we go, yeah. I think we've got a bit of a good luck charm for you, Philippa. Getting all these sales in. Good for you. I'm sure. Hopefully everyone else is doing all right. The other day it was just amazing. We had everyone had loads of random sales pop in. Oh, I've got a message on. What's this? Is this shark still available? That's why I messaged you to ask if you were going live. Yeah. Right, so I think they're done. Did I put those live or did I? Oh, see, now I'm lost. Oh, no, that's fine. Right, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. I did one of the listings was the rest of those horrible dolls, porcelain dolls. Instead of doing them individually, I've just done the rest as a bundle. I'm just bored of them. They just freak me out. Bad juju. Okay. What am I listing from this? Oh, yes. I'll do the My Little Pony. There's no place like Ponyland. Do, 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 do. This is me slowly losing my mind. If you live on stream. Do you ever you don't have to answer any of the questions I'm asking, but Philip, do you have like a proper storage unit then? Because I didn't get my storage unit until relatively recently. I think I've had it about a year now. I think it's just over a year I've had mine. And it still amazes me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I've got a business and I've got a storage unit. It's like, I'm such an adult. How sad's that? I think, oh, who was it? Oh, yeah, I think I've seen. Did you do a live today? Not a live, an Instagram story. Did you do an Instagram story, like showing you moved a couple of bits around and you? Yeah, you've got like an office, haven't you? Yeah, I think I saw that one. That looks really good. You've got like a separate section, haven't you, on your what's it? It looks really good. See, in actuality, if money was no object, I'd have a warehouse and it'd just be there ready. Is it massive? And I bet, do you have like electricals of you know what I mean? You got plugs and everything so you can work out there when you want to. So it's like it feels like you go into work. Do you know what I mean? Like I've just got like a storage unit and it's like dirt cheap. I don't know how I got the offer. I think they put me in the wrong one because what I pay, my parents share one with them because I've got like a little overspill. And I said, I need to get another unit just for my own personal sanity. And they were like, well, we need to upgrade so we can go halves. So basically, I pay halves on one of them and I pay for a full one on the other. But their one, the one that we've got, is a little bit smaller than because the one that I've got for my business, it's like I feel like it's about 2 foot wider and it's on the end. So I think it might be, but it's an old stable block. Yeah, I was going to say, is it like it looked like you've got like a loft? Like I know what you mean. Yeah, it's been renovated. I've got a 20 by 10 container. Yeah, that's another one. I've seen a couple of people. I think it's I'm so I've forgotten the name. I know a handle name. What's this? Oh, come on, your phone. Oh, that's it. I think it's her. Seashells. I think she's got a what's it? Like a container. It does. It looks amazing, doesn't it? If money was no object, I'd have a skip. Yeah, I'd have a warehouse. And it's like I can even sometimes at night I'm like going to bed, I'm like, oh, I could decorate my warehouse so good. It's like in my dream space. And I like dream about is that really oh see now that I put that on it's messages. I keep getting messages. Come on. I'll tell you what, this phone is shocking. Right. So, well used is a bit. There's an upstairs and downstairs to it. It's been loads of things in the past. There's a giant beam that runs across the whole of the upstairs. Yeah. Hit my head a couple. Oof! Ouch! Yeah, it looks really snazzy though. It looks really cool. Is it like heated? You have to pay for heating bills and stuff like that with it though. Being a conversion, because we just pay like a unit price. Okay, I've done that one. What are the other ones? Is this the? Think. Oh, I've got some like towel things that I can just put up. Yeah, I've got them here actually. Ooh. Oh, they're over there. The memento. I don't know why I got them. There's heating, but it doesn't really do much as it's too big. I pay a contribution to. Oh yeah, so it's like a service fee. There's lots of other units, and they all pay. There is like an office. There's an old converted library, one of the big brownstone libraries in Stoke. I think it's a library. I don't think it's. I can't remember. And it's in Stoke. Oh, where's the other one? Two. And they're doing like units for dirt cheap because I don't think they can get anyone in. But then I'm like, oh, it's a bit dodgy for where it is. The area is like proper dodge. But yeah, they'll. I think they've got like, where is it? They've got a. You got to pay utilities on top and stuff. The two of us, but the other unit is tiny, and that's the landlord's unit. Oh right, yeah. That's the thing. I'd really like an office mainly because they also. I want an office where they do uh like it's a decent size, but because of all the stuff that I get, it'd have to be on like a ground level. I couldn't hack having it on a top level. I'm just lazy. I'm just being lazy. That's what it is. But yeah, so I've got this one out of the way. This is my last one. I promise. Again, I keep saying that. This is my last one, and I'm done. Right, where did I put it? I had it like 2 seconds ago. Where are you, little bugger? There you are. It's after making an offer, getting a counter offer and accepts it, and then send a question within 5 minutes. Yeah, that's it really does wind me up. It's like, are you for real? We've just been bartering back and forth, and then you do that. I want to reach down the computer and just go whoosh, to them. We were selling the same thing, and I think they thought it was an offer to buy there. No, I've never had that. Oh, that's unusual. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay. That is me done. I've done my 10. In fact, I've done 11 items. So I've had one extra. Ooh. Sick of those who send offers and not paying. Weirdly, I got sent a couple of offers, and I accepted them because I'm on a bit of a, oh, that's not listed properly. I'm on a bit of a like just a yes kind of thing. So if anybody sends me an offer, I just go yes, that's fine, even though it's like, I'm still a bit arsy about some offers, but yeah. Anyway, so I've been doing that, and someone has literally just paid for something before I went a stream. Someone's paid for something, and that they sent an offer, and I accepted like nearly a week ago. It's like 6 days ago. The cheeky says, "I'd nicked my." Oh, no, no way. That's rude. When they nick your pictures. Although I've got a little, like my logo, I could put a logo, like a watermark on some of the pictures. I could put like my little logo on. But is driving me mad. I'm off to bed. My love is 5:50 most. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm just chatting. Thanks for stopping by, Alison. Good luck with all your mugs. Right, what's this one? Oh, I've got this ceramic kind of. It's like a light shade, and it's really nice. And I get so many watches on it. I think it's something like I'm on like 20 odd watches, and I keep sending offers, nothing. And it's like stupid offers as well. It's like £10, £15. It is quite a lot. I put it a bit like 60 odd. But I was like, oh, if I can flip that, that'll be a cracking little end to the evening. Do you only have. Oh, I've sold something. I do, I'm afraid. £25. But you know that it was on one of my things, and it was a shark from IKEA. It was a shark plush, and it was massive. And I got it for £2. I've sold it for £25. Get in. Vinted, no fees. I'm so excited. Sorry. Oh, I started the stream with a sale and I've ended it with a sale. Oh, I'm pleased. I hope she keeps asking quite a few questions. So now I'm like, oh no. She says, have you only got one? I said, I do, I'm afraid. She seems nice enough anyway. I always check. The good thing on Vinted is like you just need to click on the little icon and it goes to their like the buyers. What's it? But she doesn't. She seems nice enough. So I'm hoping she'll pay. Right. I've got to leave you alone now. We can all get our beauty sleep and be ready in the morning. Yeah, let me just check my other. I haven't even checked. You know what? I haven't even checked Depop. I mean, I've got notifications on Depop, but I haven't checked it. Let's just check this one. Hopefully, they would have paid for that thing. No, they haven't. Yep. Okay, no problem. If you do ever get another one and are selling it, could you please notify me? Wow, will do. She's paid and everything. Off it goes. Oh, that's so good. That's taken me over my. What's it? I've hit my target for the day. Oh, Lord. I'm always in a better mood when I hit my targets. Right. Thank you, everybody, for sitting around watching me being a bit kind of frantic. It's nothing new. If you're new here and you're like, oh my God, he's a bit kind of frantic. Yeah, that's me. Me in a nutshell. Yeah. So thank you for stopping by. Bye, everybody. Fingers crossed for the next few hours. Hoping I'm sending some good juju to everybody. Get some sales. And yeah, happy car booting if you're going booting tomorrow. And I'll probably be doing. I know Nick and Andrew, they go live at 8 o'clock, but I'll do it before then. I'll do a live before then, but I'll only do like half an hour. If you like watching that, Nick and Andrew. But yeah, good night, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.